Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Jakayla A, and I'm back with another video. Today I am going to be using this mica powder that I got off Amazon. That's what it looks like. I think it comes with 24 colors. I'm going to be using 6 of them to mix with some powders that I already have and make my own custom color acrylic. Here I am just showing you which ones that I'm going to be doing. They all have a little reflective tint. This is as close to flat color that I've seen on Amazon, and the result was very, very pretty. So I'm using this Mia Secret Pink. It has a pink tint, but it comes up basically translucent when you actually work with it. Even if you work with it by itself, it comes up pretty clear. I'm using these 2-ounce jars that I got off Amazon. This measuring cup is just a cup. That's the size of the measuring cup, 1 cup, but I didn't even use a full cup. As you can see, I'm just using it as a guide to actually put into to more easily put the powder into the very small container. At some point I got a grip and I realized that right here on my station where I was doing this project, I actually have a funnel. I actually have a whole funnel right on my station where I was doing this project. I just didn't think at the time to grab that. So I'm just, as carefully as possible, trying to not make a huge mess and just get that powder right into the jar. I didn't even fill them up all the way because I wanted to leave a little bit of room for, there I am figuring out the funnel. But I wanted to leave a little bit of room for the mica powder, or the color powder. I didn't know how much I would use of that powder, but I really could have filled these up and it still would have worked out because the lid gives you a little bit of space for air or to like shake something. And so, yeah, I filled them probably like 3/4 of the way high. And so there I am. The first color I did was this red color. It's like a jewel tone. It's really pretty. It's like magenta. It's somewhere between red and pink. It's very, very pretty. And I'm adding a little bit at a time because I've never did this. I only watch different tutorials on YouTube and people were using different products and they had a different way they were doing it. I'm using that wooden cuticle pusher to like help me get the powder out of the little container. And so I add a little bit, I shake it. I add a little bit, I shake it. I get to a point where I'm like, let me swatch it because the color doesn't seem very rich just looking at it in the container. It seems kind of dull just looking at it in the container. So I'm like, let me swatch it and see where it is. I didn't really like it. The swatch looks great on camera, but in life, it just looked like it wasn't very, very pigmented. So I add a little bit more and it's just trial and error basically to get to a place that you're comfortable with, or keep swatching the product to make sure that the intensity of the color is where you want to put it. And eventually you will get there. Eventually I did get to the product that I liked. Okay, so now I'm moving on. And because I saw how much product I really had to use with the red one to really get the intensity that I wanted, I didn't have to tiptoe with the other colors. I went full steam ahead and I put in probably 1/4 of that small little jar. I put that small little tube, sorry. I put about 1/4 of that color in each of these little 2-ounce jars, and the results were amazing. I even went back to touch up the red one, and you'll see in the end swatches what I got doing that. Now, this next step that I did was adding the rest of my Mia Secret White. I don't have a lot of it, and I'm really trying to get rid of it so I can purchase a Valentino White or a Young Nails White. It's probably going to be Young Nails because that's my favorite acrylic company. That company makes my favorite acrylic powder. So I'll probably invest in that, and there you can see it's gone. I think that if I would have used half white and half clear, I would have gotten even vibrant and better result, but I don't know if I even needed to use the white at all for this to be pretty. I just think that when you put color with white, it really just shines, and it can really bring out the best in the pigmentation of the color. So if you got white and if you got clear, you can just use the clear, or you can use a mixture of the white and the clear, because I really like the result that I'm swatching here. As you can see, that red finally came out. It was very, very pretty. Randomly, this orange, which I'm not an orange type of girl, I don't really like orange like that, it's not my color, came out really pretty. I'm gonna say randomly the two colors that I like the least in the bunch came out my favorite. I'm not an orange type of girl, and I'm not a purple type of girl, but I ended up loving this purple so much that I did my right hand in purple, and I'll show a clip at the end of my nails that are my right hand where I use purple, and they turned out really, really pretty, and I don't even like purple like that. The yellow was very, very vibrant. If you're going to do yellow, for sure, put that white. For sure, put that white in that yellow. And this baby blue, it wasn't all the way shook up, so there I was just, closing it and shaking it up again, make sure it's really combined. And that's all you have to do to combine it. I wouldn't even worry about stirring it. I would just shake it. Shake it as hard as you can for as long as you can. So I wanted to make one of these glitter. I have all these little tubes of glitter that I also got off Amazon, like 30 of them. They're super cheap. Just Google fine glitter for nail art or fine cosmetic glitter. And I just went and poured the whole thing in there. But the result that I got, even though you probably can't see it on camera very well, you probably can see it in my nails a little bit better when I show you the picture of my nails. The result that I got was very pretty with the purple glitter. That's a very, very pretty color. And there you have it, y'all. I will highly recommend you going to Amazon and getting this kit and making your own acrylic powders.